Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go on the hill here today. Tomoyuki Sagano. What's the word on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And there's a ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire's zone shapes up today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. That misses, 2-2. And it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, Holiday. Slings to first, one out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Mayo puts it away, and there are 2 outs. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carlson pulls it in on the run. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Baltimore, and starting in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackson Holiday leading things off and takes a strike. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is hammered right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now, Jordan Westburg. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To the right side, and that chance handled, slinging it to first in time.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. Sagano goes 6'1", 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's outside. Going to count 1-2. That to right. Beavers on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
batting fifth, right fielder Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. Big time power. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
In the air, left field. Brings it in for the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Anderson ready to work. And a foul ball. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Digging in, Dylan Beavers. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That is upstairs for ball one. Beavers, the base runner at first with one out. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is downstairs. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer, that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Got him swinging. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Next to hit, Christian Moore. There's a strike, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. One down, base is empty.
Top
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder. In for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it, and that's the third out. Angels held in check, and we are still scoreless.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting.
Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo. Anderson back to work. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 9th,
This is Dylan Carlson.
Carlson.
That one's in there, 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Ward makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. No score.
I try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't right. But who could
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Angels,
John Sciambi with Chris
shortstop,
Singleton.
Zach
And set to
Neto.
lead off the 4th, Zach Neto. Misses the
1-0.
zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the
1-1.
strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
And as a
2-2.
pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right
Next
there.
for the
He put a great
Angels,
swing on that ball. Took the
Mike
barrel right to it. Nice
Trout.
extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Go ahead run on base. And now batting Mike Trout. He popped out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. The relay. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Out towards left center. Henderson makes the grab, one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Now
We all
batting,
know
left
those
fielder,
could be a little tricky,
Taylor
especially
Ward.
if the wind's swirling around out there.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That one down the line. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Jordan Westberg. And ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
With the tying run on at first, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Holliday gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going all the way.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there.
he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one hit to right. Adele sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Adley
Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Pitch misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hammered on the line. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Dylan Beavers digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips a corner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Cowser getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the dirt. And the 1-0. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Yoan Moncada.
leading off for the Angels. Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground. Holiday tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ohapi, the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 71 preparing to come on if needed. Aiken also getting ready. Not even close there. Ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian
So
Moore.
up next, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up. Rutschman. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. And our score remains 2-1. Brock Burke gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brock Burke.
Well, one-run game. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. Fly to center his first time. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia getting ready to go. Zephyr John also throwing. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Mayo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. Up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Now batting.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Dylan Carlson. Bird, the tall lefty, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. Just missed.
1 ball.
Mayo,
No strike.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Moncada tossed to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 71.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, 0 for 1 so far.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit slowly on the ground. Holiday whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Trout. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Action in the Angels bullpen. Robert Stevenson up and loosening in the pen.
One, two.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses there. Headed towards the corner. Adele flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off. He was late. Misses outside, and it's 3-2. Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. Hit weakly on the ground. Moore on the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yennier Cano.
Number 78. Yennier Cano.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a trot around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now it's going to be Joe Adell. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yennier Cano done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now,
Orioles.
number 50. He's into the game with the bases
50.
empty. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike on the inside corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I
Now
know it
batting,
didn't produce a hit,
second
but he
baseman,
made solid
Christian
contact,
Moore.
and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next for L.A., Christian Moore. corner for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
A little bit low, and that is ball 1.
Ball, no. 2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Jansen fires. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Off the plate, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Tying run at the plate. That's too low. And that's ball 2.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk,
Swing and a foul out of play. with the tying run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Basallo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Yep.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Just off the outside edge.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Down the line. Ward sizing it up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you hooroo to the booth guru.